to episode 3 of the CIA Boys podcast, the only podcast that you'll ever need. As you guys may remember, last time there was a secret special guest. I don't know if they did that this time. As far as I know, it's just the 3 of us. Today we're going to be playing a little game. I don't know what.
Dad.
What? What was I saying?
We're doing.
Yeah, we're playing. Yes, we indeed are playing a little game called Would You Rather Deadlock or Would You Rather Debate Club. I didn't decide on an answer, but I have a couple of Would You Rather questions prepared, and I'm going to pitch it to them. And whichever, they're essentially going to choose one option, and they have to convince me that their option's the right one through debate. And if they do that, they'll get a point. And whoever has the most points at the end of this wins. Unless you guys want to do it golf style. But I don't know if anybody wants to do that.
Nope. All right, let's get into this.
Oh, also, if they end up agreeing on one, they can just convince me that it's the best option, and I'll decide whether to give them both a point or not.
We don't
I'm
have
just
time.
I'm just trying to explain it so they understand. Okay?
Bloopers.
Okay,
All right,
start.
This isn't bloopers. This is all staying in. Okay. The first question is, would you rather be Spider-Man or Iron Man?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Okay, why is that? Why is that?
Spider-Man is nearly as strong as the Hulk. He has webs, and he has his spider sense, so you can't really sneak up on him. Oh, and he can climb walls.
And to be honest, being able to swing from webs would be a lot more fun, honestly, than just flying.
I mean, yeah, Iron Man can fly, but then you've got the Iron Spider.
You guys do realize that Spider-Man, at least in the MCU, is low-key carried by some of Tony Stark's inventions, though, right?
Yeah,
like,
but Iron Man has all the main stuff, all the OP stuff. Spider-Man, he doesn't have a whole lot of care. He got common sense, cares about people, he swings from webs, he has
and he has the power to lift a 10-ton truck.
Hold on. So you're telling me you'd rather be a typical, awkward high schooler who just happens
high schoolers
over a billionaire? Tony Stark is a billionaire. Come on.
Tony Stark in the movies he may be a good businessman, but he can sometimes overthink or be a jerk at points.
We're not talking about like Tony Stark or Peter Parker. We're talking about Iron Man or Spider-Man. We don't get the personality traits. We get the superpowers.
Still,
the Spider-Man is better.
Still rather Spider-Man. First one.
Yep.
Well, wait. Now that you put it that way, I guess the question isn't Tony Stark or Peter Parker. It's Iron Man or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But
you are agreeing that Spider-Man is the better choice.
All right. Ultimately, Tony Stark doesn't have any when you think about it. Iron Man has no powers. He's just like a genius. But if I just became Iron Man, I wouldn't be smart enough to actually use any of his suits or do anything he does. But Spider-Man's powers, he just has them.
So do we both get questions or points?
On account of that, I think I have to agree that Spider-Man is the better option here on account of that. So that is 1 point for both of you. Put a coin sound in post. Put a funny coin sound in post so it sounds like you guys got a point. Thank you. I appreciate you putting that sound in that you.
Or no.
It's Aaron.
I agree.
Aaron is our fellow person. He is our editor.
Yeah, he's someone else. You guys don't need to know who he is. Here's an interesting one that I think could spark some interesting debate. Would you rather see 150 years into the future or see 10 minutes into the future? So
150 years, because 10 minutes could make a lot of difference, and 150 years isn't going to change much for you because you won't live it. Boom.
So you're taking 150 years?
Yep.
What about you?
Aaron.
What are you, Aaron? He seems to be in deep thought right now. Don't disturb him.
I'm in flat thought.
All right. Come on, dude. 10 minutes or 150 years. Say it now or
I
forever
feel like
hold your
going
peace.
seeing 150 years is just boring because it's boring because you're not doing anything. I feel like seeing just 10 minutes into the future is not going to really do much.
Yeah, but that could mess up your whole life. Seeing 10 minutes in the future could change how you act, and that could mess up everything.
If something traumatic happens in the next 10 minutes, but that's highly doubtful based on...
Well, also, like, you could change the choice. Like, you could see that you messed up and then realize, oh, if I do this choice, I'll mess up. So if I do this choice, I won't mess up. Then you won't learn a valuable lesson.
That's an interesting way.
Though he never said how many times you're able to do it.
You're able to do it at will.
Once.
Let's just say,
I could just do it
sake of this argument,
and then nothing.
Wait.
Oh, will. And I still want 150 years.
All right. So, do you both agree?
No.
No, I'm saying 150 years.
Have you been hearing this?
And you're saying 10 minutes? It seems like you guys are arguing about agreeing with each other.
Is this debate?
So why would you want to see 10
debate
minutes into the future?
Aaron, now give your argument why 10 is better.
What? What did you just ask?
Give your argument for why 10 minutes is better than 150 years. Then I'll give my argument.
I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like 150 years in the future would just be boring because you're not there. You're not doing anything with it. It's just there. And it would be a bit stressful because you can't do anything about it if it's really bad.
Yeah.
Or you don't know what to do about it because it's bad and boring. 10 minutes
for me,
though, would give you a bit of a adrenaline rush or something. Like, especially if it's something it's just either normal or something that's exciting. If it's exciting, then, well, that's cool because you know it's going to happen and you're excited for it for a longer period of time. However, if it's just a normal circumstance and if it's just normal, what's happening 10 minutes from now, you say, oh, I saw 10 minutes from now. I saw 10 minutes from now, or from before. I'm living it now. This is cool.
Hold on. So what you're saying is that, because in my opinion, I don't think either of these would be particularly useful. But the 10 minutes one would be a bit more useful. If you could see 150 years into the future, it wouldn't help you because I'm going to be dead in 150 years. Okay, it doesn't matter what the like.
Okay, however, my turn to argue.
Well,
Connor, you just want to see that far into the future just to see if Star Wars has become real yet. Tell me I'm wrong.
I do want to say one thing.
You're not all that wrong. But
I do want to say one thing, Connor, for your point, that if you are able to see 150 years into the future, you could see like something they figured out then that we haven't yet. And that would be cool because you have that knowledge now. But
okay, so what I think is with 150 years, unless it's really astronomical and people believe you, then you can't do anything about it. Or maybe you just don't want to do anything about it. And that's actually good because you can see that stuff and you can know all of it, but you can't really do anything. So you can't really mess up God's plan for everything. Now, if you see 10 minutes, you can majorly mess everything up, and then you can miss learning a major life lesson that could affect your life in a major way.
Yeah, and I think, again,
and
I
you also have to agree with what you said about me wanting to see toast.
But I think I'm gonna have to give Connor the point on this one. Seeing 150 years into the future might be cool, not particularly useful, and you wouldn't be able to affect that because no one would believe you. It would just be something cool that you saw, unless you like told everyone about it, and then all those things actually came to be, and you're hailed it as some prophet genius. But I don't know. That just seems like the better option. Man, I thought we'd go through these a lot faster, but that's okay. We have plenty of content here. This one's a bit simpler, but I think it'll challenge you guys on your taste in food in a way. Would you rather never use a toaster or never use a microwave ever again?
Never use a toaster.
That was quick. What do you think, Aaron?
Honestly, I'd rather never use a microwave because ovens exist.
Okay.
Yeah, but with a toaster, you're only toasting bread, which you can do in an oven or a bagel or whatever. But you're not using it for all that much. With a microwave, you're heating up thousands of different items in 30 seconds. With a toaster, you can toast a piece of bread in maybe a minute at the fastest, which you can do in the oven for just a little bit longer.
Fair point. I might have to.
You don't say fair point, you refute his points. It's a debate. You're supposed to be at each other's throats.
Yes, but I debated well enough that I convinced him that a toaster is less important than a microwave.
I think that...
Toasted.
Do you have anything else to say, Aaron?
No, I'm actually agreeing with Connor on this one.
I agree, too. I was always biased towards... Look, I would miss having a toaster.
He's microwave biased. Call him out on it. He's microwave biased.
Since I convinced both of you, do I get 2 points?
No, you just get one. You just get one. Aaron gets 0.
That was
okay,
zero.
At least
zero.
Especially since he got convinced that his opponent was correct. I don't think he gets a point for that. All right, this one's a general question. And what I wrote down is, would you rather be the hero or the villain? But I don't mean like literally be a hero or a villain. I mean like if you were like in a movie, would you rather be the hero or the villain?
Movie or play, would you rather play the hero or the villain?
Yeah. TV show, any of those things. In a story, would you rather be a fictional story? Would you rather be a hero or a villain?
We'll go villain.
If I went villain, I feel like it would be for stupid, pointless reasons. So I'm gonna go hero.
So hold on, Aaron, you're a hero. Connor, you're a villain. Why?
Now let's fight it out. Let's jump into cartoon mode and just brawl it out.
Yeah, I want to see a fight scene here. Come on, boys.
What?
You can't really do a good fight scene over Discord, though.
No,
here, pretend like you're getting hurt by this.
Speaking of Discord, we now have our own Discord channel, which
already
you can join.
Talked about
Link in the description. I know, but
Connor, you can.
We should still plug Discord. Especially when an opportunity like that appears.
It's already.
You really are a natural YouTuber. Anyway, so why do you think it'd be better to be a hero?
Aaron,
go first.
Aaron,
I'm gonna let Connor go first on this.
Okay, yeah, you've gone first. Enough. Okay, well, with a villain, everyone knows you. Yes, with a superhero, you're known as well, but and yes, you'll appear more and yada yada yada. But with the villain, you have more action because not only are you fighting the hero, but also you're kidnapping and overall you're acting more. And I think that would be far superior than acting as the hero.
All right. What do you think, Aaron? Aaron?
I don't want to play the sad sap who turns evil because his dad left him to go buy milk.
Oh, man. Man, villains are way cooler than that. Don't portray villains as that.
Sounds like you're being biased. I'm giving him the point.
You can't give him the point. You're not allowed to give people
I am forfeiting and I am giving him the point.
You're forfeiting and therefore Aaron gets the point?
Yes, I am forfeiting this debate. He gets the point.
I'm the judge here. You can't You know
he has convinced me that a hero is way better. And so
I think the villain is way better. Because villains are always...
Yes, but if he convinces me, the one who's arguing with him in the first place, then he gets the point. Because then my argument no longer matters. So he gets the point.
Whatever. He wins. The heroes always win, I guess. So there you go. Congratulations, Aaron. That's another point for you. That puts you at 2 and Connor at 3. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have Connor answer this one first. Would you rather have telekinesis, that is the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds? Connor, what do you think?
I'm going to say the first one, which I do not remember how to pronounce, but the other one, which I also don't remember how to pronounce, is worse because we weren't supposed to, and if we did that, we would be in a world that was terrible. Because you wouldn't have your own thoughts. Everyone would know. You wouldn't be able to be kind because a lot of people are kind, not thinking what they actually think, but adjusting it so it's a more soft and subtle approach than saying, oh man, that hat looks terrible. You could say, I'm not a huge fan of that hat, but
I get what you're saying.
Yep. All right, Aaron, your turn.
Yeah, I'm with him. Telekinesis.
So basically, you'd rather move things with your mind than read people's minds because you just don't want to know what people are thinking.
Well, not necessarily that, but just all those thoughts would stress you out a ton because you would read people's thoughts, as in those thoughts would play in your own mind. It wouldn't be just like people are talking their minds. You would know their thoughts in your head.
And so that would affect your mind. So it's just kind of like Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. Doc Ock's claws had AI abilities stronger than any that were ever actual. And so they were able to think inside his mind and give him thoughts that weren't actually his. And so they turned him evil.
So it seems like both of you are not a big fan of telepathy, huh?
Yep.
Well, my reasoning is very different. I also wouldn't necessarily want to read people's minds, and also telekinesis is just a cool power. So I'd choose that, which would... Aaron. My gosh. Aaron. Insert two Mario coin sounds here. Because both of you just got a point. I believe that puts Aaron at 3, Connor at 4. We have 2 more questions left. Keep that in mind at all times. Okay, what else? Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear for the rest of your life?
I'd rather sing along.
What about you, Aaron?
I would...
It's It's not a very difficult decision, man. Sorry to disrespect you like that.
That's fine.
Hey, he's a thinker. I'm a stalker.
Oh, yeah, because you don't think about what you say before you say it, which is why everything you say is so stupid.
I just don't think over it that long.
I
say my mind quick and then I think. I'm more of the speak first, think later.
I would rather
That's fantastic.
Dance.
Aaron, do I need to read you the question again?
No, I'd rather dance to every song here.
That makes sense for you. That fits your personality, I think. Why?
You're only saying that because you're a good dancer. But what if you're not a good dancer? Then
I'm not a good dancer. That's the thing. I'd still rather dance.
With your singing, at least you can kind of mumble it and be quiet, and no one will really judge you. With your dancing, everyone will see you. Everyone will know you're doing it. Everyone will judge you. So singing is way better.
Yet y'all forget that you can just cover your ears.
I don't think that would negate it. You know what? That's a loophole. I disqualify you just for that. No, not really. But that doesn't count. You're not allowed to do that. In this situation, I arbitrarily say you're not allowed to do that. Anyway, so keep in mind, listeners, viewers, we officially have Connor, the guy who sings every song ever he hears, which is fantastic, and Aaron, who dances, which is something he does already.
I do not do that. I rarely dance.
I think, in this case, I want to give the point to Aaron, because I kind of agree. You could spin dancing around to make it look silly. You could make it a joke, but in my opinion, singing along to every song is awkward no matter what. At least it would be for me.
Also,
do you know how many songs you listen to in your life? If you have to dance to every song, you will pretty much never stop dancing. With singing, half the songs don't even have words, so you don't even have to sing to them.
Then that's not.
I still agree with
biased. You're biased.
Song, it's a theme.
I'm not biased. I've given you guys. You guys are tied.
However,
you're tied for 4 points each.
To your argument, what if it's a song with cursing in it? Then you'd have to say the curse words.
That is a good point. Yeah, what if the song has like terrible lyrics, like horrible stuff you don't want to repeat?
And also,
but why would you want to dance to it? But I guess
you have songs or themes all the time.
Yeah. Okay, I guess. Yeah, you've convinced me.
Which means Aaron gets the point, and I think that means we're tied for 4 points each. I haven't been keeping good track. So, one last question. For some reason, one of these words is underlined, but whatever. This is a funny one to end on. Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup?
Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella.
I mean, if you're lactose intolerant, then
you're tied. Oh crap. Okay, whatever. Why? Why do you think it'd be better to swim in Nutella?
Because you're not all sticky. Have you ever
word
like gotten maple syrup on your hands? It's terrible.
It's not fun.
What?
Even if it is, by the way, you would be able to eat it, and that would be fun. However, it is rich.
And it is way too rich. You would get sick of it really fast. Yes. With Nutella, you could just have like 100 bags of pretzels. I mean, you could just be eating that for hours and not get sick of it.
Well, I suppose. Because nobody. Well, I guess some
either of those.
Someone out there.
Let's be honest.
Someone out there drinks syrup, and if you're one of those people watching this video now, get help. Anyway,
I mean, I applaud you for doing that. I applaud you.
Yeah, you know what?
personally like.
I applaud you for being brave enough to do that, but it's not necessarily healthy, so please stop.
You guys are the
I mean-
ones who'd want to swim in Nutella. Don't tell
You're
anybody
the
about
one
being
who's
unhealthy.
fine with getting sticky and swimming in syrup. Don't you?
Pretty dope.
I just put on the handle of the hammer, and so gravity does the rest. It just slides.
Oh, that would hurt a lot if that hit you.
POV gravity.
Yeah, what's even worse is this.
Ooh.
A 19 ounce hammer. It's pretty solid.
By the way, guys, I just remembered. Have you ever heard of like the game Human or Bot? No, Human or Not. Actually, is what it's called.
Also, Ian, your
It's basically
face
this
cam
game where you have to talk to somebody
Ian,
and
face cam
you have to
stop.
guess at the end of the conversation whether the person you just talked to is actually human or a chat bot. And it's kind of interesting. I'll show you guys tomorrow, I guess.
Is it
Yeah.
over text? Or?
Camera is.
You text someone and you have to decide whether they're a bot. And the best strategy to do it, as I've seen, is to say the most random stuff ever, and the bot doesn't know how to react. And sometimes
Camera's not.
it just
Another-
explodes.
Another way to do it is to ask them modern questions, like, what is the newest Marvel movie or whatnot? Because a bot will be like, oh, but I'm only able to comprehend sense until like 2019 or something.
Yeah, I think most bots like knowledge cut off at like September 2021. So things like that would probably confuse it.
Anyway, you want to start.
Or just
Or what? Or maybe you can be like, how have you seen Ant-Man and Wasp Quantum Mania?
is everything working?
Your mic is.
Yeah, I could barely hear you for that. Hello?
Are you talking
Is everything working now?
Yep.
Is my mic?
Rejoin.
Yeah, and that might
Yeah, I only
confuse it
have
because it
1%
might not know what that is. Which one?
Ian, rejoin the
Hello?
call.
Are you saying mine is weird? Which one of us are you talking about?
Good now.
Ian, you're kind of. Say something again.
Hello? Oh, hey, hello? Is this thing working?
Yes.
I don't think this is gonna work. I think we should just wait
No,
until tomorrow
we're
and do it.
doing it now. We're doing it now.
Why does it matter?
This is bloopers.
This
I
is
only-
blue.
I only have
I don't even know.
Do
You
the
better
intro.
charge
Do the intro.
I can't
Now.
plug it in right now. Okay. Bye. And
Are we rolling? We're rolling.
Yep.
Hopefully everything's working.
in 3.
There's like a almost
Ian! Start in
Okay.
3.
Everyone make a face
Two.
in the intro. Apart from Ian doing the intro.
all right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you're still here? Oh, well, thank you for watching all the way through. Please like and subscribe. And stuff. Don't know why you're still here, but CIA you later.